I'm sorry.
Stop it.
I guess when it's rubber band.
Stop it, Aja.
Then if her hair is dry.
What's up, peoples? How's everybody doing? Oh, let me get rid of this. What up? Mm-hmm.
This is the last one. Come here.
I need another toy.
You need another toy? Yeah. Okay. What up, peoples?
Daddy.
Yes. No. Put them down. No more cookies. No, do not take a cookie out of there. You're going to lay down. Do not take no cookies out of there. I said no more cookies. You had sweet stuff all morning. No cookies. And I don't like keep saying it when I'm live and keep talking to you like that. Stop it. If I say don't have no cookies, no cookies. Don't sneak it. You got it. Good. Play with the toys. And you be all right. So, what up, bro? What's good?
Okay.
Stephen, what's good?
Let me do the last one.
Come on, y'all share this out. Jason, how you doing? Share it out, y'all. Listen, I'm going to go to X too, y'all, so bear with me. We need to get some X people. And if y'all know these group of people called All on One Accord, please share this out to them too. Please retweet this out. Give me 1 second. Yeah, can black people just get together and be on one accord? Yes, we can. No doubt. What's up, Jason? How are you, brother? We're going to open up the lines, and I want y'all to come on this feed respectfully. We got China in the building. What's up, China? Ty, what's up, Ty? We got my brother Jamal in the building. What's up, brother Jamal? What's good? We got Ephraim in the building. Ephraim, this is round 2, brother, of Juneteenth. Juneteenth. Hit the link. Come on, we having fun. You say, oh Lord, what? Round 2? Ephraim said, oh Lord. Ephraim said, oh Lord, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy, Ephraim. Lord. So come on, y'all, let's share this out. If you from the foundational Dead Americans, okay, Shimon. And I'm waiting for my sister to come on the feed too. So give me 1 second. Let me hit her up. Okay. Let me make sure we get everything. Turn the Bluetooth off. Are we good? The mics is checked. Are we good? Are we good? I got a shadow. What the hell is that right there? Let me see something. Hold on. Let's see this light. All right. Still there. What up? What up? Why you say, oh Lord? The link is right there. What up, bro?
Hey man, how you doing?
Over there, man.
It's 9:53 a.m.
Oh, it's morning time.
9 minutes.
This is morning time for y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all we in the future. Y'all in the past.
No, I think we're ahead of y'all.
Oh, y'all ahead. Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all in the
Thursday,
future. Y'all in
Thursday
the,
morning.
oh damn, y'all in Thursday already.
Yeah,
That's time traveling, bro.
yeah, dig it.
That's they took that in, how they make everything out of something that is not like time traveling.
Right.
And people say, brother, we're gonna make a movie and call it time traveling. We're gonna take Adam and Eve and make it look like they're people when it's evolution and evolving in atom. And the atom slows down.
Mm.
That was too much, bro. So what's going on with you over there, man?
Oh man, I'm just here working, man. Holding my head down, staying out of trouble.
Staying out the way. That's a Philly thing. So that's another term that we use. So for people to know what culture is, when we say staying out the way means we staying out the way, nigga. Like we ain't trying to get in trouble. So some of y'all probably don't know what that means. I'm staying out the way, bro. Talk to somebody from Philadelphia. They're gonna be like, yeah, man, what does staying out the way mean? Mean that staying out the way, like
Right.
the trouble. So that's a cultural thing for the record. Like saying John, what's up, sis? Like saying John is a cultural thing.
Right.
John is it's a cultural thing too. Yes. Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna tighten it up. So that's what cultures are.
I grew up right on the river. I grew up in Brooklyn.
Yeah, y'all got a different saying in Brooklyn. Like
Yeah.
people say, keep your head on a swivel.
Right.
You follow me? So
Uh-huh.
those for the y'all that don't understand those terms, they're like street cultural terms, right? You want let me explain to people how this works, man. You won't see no business people saying, nigga, keep your head on a swivel, nigga.
Right. Right.
You follow me? Oh, they're gonna say, yo, I'm staying out the way. These are street slangs, and this is a cultural thing. So in hip-hop has its own culture too. Am I making sense, people? Is
Yeah,
this
for sure.
I mean, I just want to ask y'all because this is an open letter for anybody from the FBA. So if you know anybody from the FBA, I need y'all to share this out, and I put it on X. So share it out on X. I gotta be nice. No, let me say this. I not want to say nice, but Medib said I'm too rough on people. This is what he said. I swear to God, Medib said, Sabir, you be coming too rough. I'll be like, no, they be coming too rough. I'm not.
I can feel you sometimes holding back.
I do be holding back because I don't call nobody a tether, a coon, and none of this, bro. I be really, and I understand what Medib is trying to tell me. But when they call people tethers and coons, and when you try to come at me, I'm gonna come at you hard body. So this is an open letter for anybody that's in the foundational black or foundational dead Americans. Okay, so I would love to. I'm gonna be nice, brother. I'm gonna be very, very nice, and please tweet it out. I'm gonna be nice, sister. I really, because Bendeeb's told me I'm too rough. I'm sorry, and this is another thing that people don't understand. In Philly, we are rough like that. Philadelphia is some rough. If you ever go to Philly and you catch the attitude of a person, that even the women is rough, nigga. Like I go home, I went back home, right? I went home and I was at a Western Union on Market Street, across the street from the gallery, which y'all don't know what it is, but Ephraim know where it's at. So I'm in this Western Union place, and this sister was so rough, man. And you know how you be. I'm living on the West Coast, right? But when you go back and you catch somebody that's rough like they be like, nigga, I'll be like, I had to check the girl. Ephraim be like, yo, I'm from Philadelphia. All right. I'm not, I know it's a lot of people that come into Philly that's not really from Philly. But I had to check the sister and say, listen, I'm from South Philadelphia, right down the street from here. So she was talking reckless, B. I mean, Ephraim, it was reckless, bro. I was like, and I said, yo, I know I'm home now. I swear to God, the women in Philly got attitudes ungodly. Their attitudes is something totally different. And anybody from Philly knows what I'm talking about. Them women, you am I lying, Ephraim? Yeah, he'll tell you.
No, I had to stop eating my bean pie when you said Medid said you was too rough. I'm like, rough like how? I love Medid dearly, but I'm trying to figure out rough like how.
Because my thing is like, I don't know why he said that. He's watching this video, but the weird part is like, I'm really soft, man. with this. But when I see stupidity floating around on social media, I'll be trying to figure it out, brother. I'm like, what you want me to do? I'm not a passive dude, bro. I'm not here for people to like me, but I was just, let me make this clear for anybody that's in the FBA. And you can share it out right now. I will destroy your whole freaking platform. I don't care about nobody making a video about me, and I'll be quiet. I have been quiet for a very long time on these topics, bro. If y'all notice, I never touch on these topics. I never touch on any of these topics to sit or divide my people up or separate my people. You don't hear me talk about Jamaicans. You don't hear me talk about my African brothers and sisters. You don't hear me talk about our people here. I don't call them tethers. I don't call them coons. Right? I'm at peace, right? And I say, come in peace. We have a saying in the Zulu Nation. We have a saying called come in peace or leave in pieces. I'm going to say this one more time, just in case y'all don't understand it. Come in peace or leave in pieces. So the crazy part is, if you're not from Philadelphia, you will never overstand my attitude. And yes, I am a very humble dude. So this is an open letter for anybody that's in the foundational Black Americans. That goes for all on one accord too. If y'all know these people on all one accord, y'all keep asking me for it, I'm giving it to you. You wanted me to talk about it. Y'all kept saying, yo, you should have come on these people's feeds, Sabir. Tell them to invite me. Because I don't go, it's like a vampire, nigga. I ain't going to nobody join unless you invite me. So if you invite me on them, then I will come on them. Or they can come on over here. That goes for anybody in the foundational Black Americans. Okay? So they ain't saying nothing new. Hold up. They ain't saying nothing new, Brother Ephraim. So we're going to have some fun, y'all. Let's have some fun. Let's share it out. This is round 2 of Juneteenth. These cats ain't saying nothing new, B. Y'all want to hear? Let's go. Hold up. I got to fix my stuff, man. Give me 1 second, man. I got to cue it up, baby. I need y'all to hear this. 1 second. Let's cue it up. Listen. Only place you're going to get this type off the top.
Hey, yo, Chris, man. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of movement in the industry right now.
They ain't saying nothing new.
Coming into the industry, but they got the wrong idea. I hear what you're saying. Nah, but for real, a lot of cats coming into it like, yo, what could the industry do for me? No, what could you bring to the industry? What could you bring to the industry? Molly, I hear you. Look, watch this. Nothing new, nothing new. That's not saying nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. That's not saying nothing new. Run that lyric through, but when you finish rhyming, you have not heard nothing new. Check this one dedicated to the one that run that rhyme. Time after time after time after time. I know what you will say before you jump up on the stage, but make sure you don't say dee-dee-dee-da-dee.
You know that? I know what they're going to say before they come on his feet.
To the one that run that rhyme. Time after time after time. Can we just get along? I know what you will say before you jump up on the stage, but make sure you don't say dee-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. I look for you and chop you all up. So when you see me in the street, let's keep your mouth shut. Nothing new, nothing new. They're not saying nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. They're not saying nothing new. What? Everything you doing, kid, we already did it. Everything you spitting, kid, we already spit it. This is my 15th album. I'm having fun with you critics. Everything you doing, kid, we already did it. If rap was a toilet, I would have already shit it. Critics saying, Chris, you should have already quit it. But I can't stop, won't stop spitting crazy lyrics. Cause other rappers just try. You critics want to sit down and debate every line, but trying to get into my concert same time. Spot all packed up, cops yelling back up, KRS yelling sound man, turn the track up. We act up the whole spot an hour straight.
Let's go, share it out, y'all. Let's go.
At least 20 breaks. We always in demand, and you must overstand, man. We won't be found, man, or billboard or sound scan. Seek me, and you will find where I'll be kicking or spitting that ill rhyme. Until then, they can't see me, cause I be in the heart of every rapper. I shine. Nothing new, nothing new. They're not saying nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. They're not saying nothing new. They run that lyric through. But when they finish rhyming, you have not heard nothing new. So this was dedicated to the one that run that rhyme. Time after time after time after time.
This is the
I know
warm-up.
what you will say before you jump up on the stage. But make sure you know. Yeah, yo, Bobby, turn me up a bit. Which one of you punk ass rappers wanna get chewed up? like seafood platters. Bring your best rhyme, it don't
Bring your
matter
best
to me.
one.
You
Let's go.
ain't on tonight by battling me. The streets won't forgive you, man. Them guns go blah. Have you crawling up the wall like Spider-Man. You all in the jungle with no spears like Britney. Like the coke want with me, you still wanna get me. But no, you ain't made for this. I put my hand through your chest like Asian Smith. I jam like them big 4/5. I go off like a Glock 9. No safety on Chris. Y'all talk about platinum. I don't need all that. I got 26 gold and platinum plaques. I'll take away your rights like the Patriot Act. Have your whole crew thinking, well, maybe here's kind of what. You know what happens after this. Win or lose, you know what happens after Chris. They call me Blast Master because I'll be blasting. Have your ass looking like Jesus in the Passion.
Yo, hey sis, you know I put this up because you and I were just talking about this, the code of ethics. So that was KRS-One for y'all that don't know, because ain't nothing new with these cats are spitting. Again, this is an open letter for anybody that's following behind this fake, phony, foundational dead American people. Okay, so
and the fact that they are telling people that hip hop is. I don't even know what they're saying at this point because it just doesn't even make any sense. Like they're saying it was founded in America by only so-called Black people. Like I don't understand that. And how can people even just agree to that? Like, come on, man. Like it has to be logic when people speak.
Well, their thing is that they said, since so-called Black people here in the States gave birth to jazz, the era of Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, Dizzy Gillespie, so on and so forth, as well as the blues, that, we're the only ones that pretty much, I guess, gatekeep, and ignited the whole, hip hop era. But people, if somebody has common sense, everybody pretty much, copies everyone, style. So it's like at the end of the day, I mean, what it just becomes mentally exhausting, like to the point like I'm really starting to hate social media because it has given MFers a voice who's not really saying anything.
But even the people you named, if we talking about those individuals that you just named, those people would not consider themselves Black. So what is the real conversation at the end of the day?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Are we saying that it was established?
We're gonna get the foundational Black Americans on here. We're gonna see if we can get the found. And I know some of you Black folks are scared. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
I mean, some of them was on here yesterday, but I don't understand where their common knowledge is coming from to say that, oh, I'm not descendants of these people or those people. You don't really know your bloodline anyway.
Thank you.
Nobody really knows their bloodline like that.
Thank you.
That's in this country. Like, to be honest, that's just an honest statement. I'm not negating nobody's research or family.
You ain't never see these guys show you no research. Did they ever listen? Have you ever seen them show you any research that they have ever done? This is what I'm talking about. So if y'all know this person on X, I need y'all to share this to him, and I dare him to come on the feed too. So the weird part is I guarantee, listen, real rap, I bet you your bottom dollar that did a DNA test, I bet it's gonna link you back to Africa somewhere. I guarantee you. Oh, you never seen them do a DNA
white
test?
Power structure and Latino structure. They
You ever seen them,
man?
This is them. So if you know this dude on All One Accord, please share this with him. Tell him to come over here with some facts. So,
but it's some of the people too, Sabir. Like I was telling you, like the Lord Jamar Mars and a couple of other influencers are saying, "Oh, we're foundational." Okay, I'm not. Okay, say you are foundational. What does that have to do with the contributions that people made to hip hop?
Right.
But this is the weird part. I just got off the phone with Raheem. Y'all know Raheem, Furious 5, right? Raheem and all the ladies' dreams. I was on the phone outside with my daughter, Raheem. I called him up. See, I got phone calls. I can hit niggas on the hitter. I talked to KRS-One yesterday. right, on the phone. And then I called Raheem today. So I asked Raheem about the microphone check. And he was like, yeah, I heard about it. It was that type of like, yeah, I heard about it. So I asked Raheem this question about the Puerto Ricans part of it. He said, yeah, they was there. He said, but you cannot say that they're not part of hip hop. This is what he said. But the crazy part is with these people who don't do research, and I'm in LA. Tariq Nasheed never reached out to me, and I am the fifth element of hip hop, no doubt, right? So I'm going to keep coming at the foundational dead Americans, not dare any of them to set it up. Don't keep coming to Sabir and saying, well, Sabir, why you got to down our people? I'm not down on our people. I will sit with anyone and I will explain this to them openly. But
where's he from, bro? Sorry.
Who?
Tariq Nasheed.
Tariq Nasheed, he's from down south. If he called people tethers, right, who run, he ran from down south to run up to California. So that's a tether then, right? Somebody that leaves one spot and runs somewhere else. That's what he claims to be a tether. But that's what they claim. But when you have people who leave from one particular area because of danger, when they flee, we call them fleeing. Flee means that you flee from danger. That's what flee people for you foundational Black Americans. Y'all should really join my classes or have me come on your joint and I explain to y'all. But I'm not into the arguing over and yelling and screaming over people. I'm African, hands down. I have African lineage too, B. No doubt.
Well, I mean,
lineage.
There's
no doubt.
There's a female drummer. She's a professional. I'm not gonna call her name, but we grew up together. But it's like, and she's telling me the same thing. She's saying things like, we call ourselves Black because we come up with our own identity and
identity.
Yeah. She goes through all this with me all the time. And I'm always, sometimes I feel like hanging up on her, but like I said, we've been friends all our lives basically. And it's like, but I just get tired of hearing it because it's like you still don't understand what it means to call yourself Black. I mean,
it's still saying you're a slave.
This is what I'm saying. She don't get that part of it. She like sticks her chest out, and call herself Black. Like, I'm Black, and we starting our own. Like it's almost. I say they kind of think like they're starting their own race or something. Like
what?
That's what it is. Like, no, like that's what I think they're doing. That's what I was telling Sabir. Like, these people are trying to rewrite history completely.
Right. Exactly.
So from their blood all the way to whatever.
Hold on. I need y'all to share this out. I can do this conversation. Hold up. So you mean to tell me, right? So you mean to tell me if I got a cat, I can call my cat a lion or a dog, right? It'd be cool, right?
I mean, in their minds.
Hold up. No, I'm just saying though. This is the argument. I'm gonna make sense out of this. So you Black people or foundational Black people, you can't get mad at a dude if a dude want to be a girl and a girl want to be a dude.
True.
Self-identify, right?
Right.
So why do they do videos and talk about people being transgenders? I'm not with it, but I'm just saying. But the crazy part is if you can self-identify, right? I want to know what your Black cultural food is. Hold up, because when you're talking about lineage, right? Your lineage has to link you to something or some land. That makes sense, right?
No, that's right.
Hold up. Let's see something real quick. Let me see if I can pull something up. Remember, this is an open letter to the foundational dead Americans. So let me see something. Let's say this for a second, right? Let me see if they can create this. Listen to me. Let me ask y'all, have you ever seen this before? Let's do something like this. Pay attention, people. Mute your mic for a second, y'all.
And the largest solar power station in the world. This is Noor Power Station. Noor means light in Arabic. And how this works is absolutely crazy. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. There's 54 mirrors on top of one of these huge heliostats, and there's over 7,000 heliostats at this site. The mirrors reflect light right to the top of that tower, which is where the magic happens. Now that tower is glowing so white and bright you can barely look at it, and the reason for that is it can reach temperatures of up to 1,000 degrees. So what do they do with all this energy? That's the best bit. They use it to power the homes of over 2 million Moroccans. That means that they're all getting cheaper, greener, fully renewable energy to their homes, and they even export. them to Spain. Pretty cool, eh?
Oh,
Can't we
why
have
is
one
not-
of
give me
these in
1 second.
England?
Oh, I
I
didn't
guess
turn
it'd
it up.
only
Give me
work
1
about
second. Let's rewind. Let's play this again one more time. I gotta take it from the top.
twice a year. Here in the Moroccan Sahara, they get 3 times the amount of sun that we get in Northern Europe. How crazy is this place? Well, you learn something new every day. Let me know what you think in the comments.
We're gonna play.
I'm in Morocco, and you will have seen anything like this before. I'm at the largest solar power station in the world. This is Noor Power Station. Noor means light in Arabic. And how this works is absolutely crazy. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. There's 54 mirrors on top of one of these huge heliostats, and there's over 7,000 heliostats at this site. The mirrors reflect light right to the top of that tower, which is where the magic happens. Now that tower is glowing so white and bright you can barely look at it, and the reason for that is it can reach temperatures of up to 1,000 degrees. So what do they do with all this energy? That's the best bit. They use it to power the homes of over 2 million Moroccans. That means that they're all getting cheaper, greener, fully renewable energy to their homes. And they even export some to Spain. Pretty cool, eh? Why can't we have one of these in England? I guess it'd only work about twice a year. Here in the Moroccan Sahara, they get 3 times the amount of sun that we get in Northern Europe. How crazy is this place? Well, you learn something new every day. Let me know what you think in the comments.
And I've been to Europe. I've been to the UK. And I just got back from Morocco, and I've been in Tunis. So let me say something to you. For all of these people that's fighting these things, right? I'm talking to you, foundational Black Americans. Y'all should have it by now. So I need all of y'all to share this out to the foundational Black Americans. And I want to know, what did they invent? I want to know what they invented. Do you know the crazy part? And my sister was talking about ethics, right? That means you have to be right, not misleading, none of these things, right? Get with me. If I'm wrong, don't speak for anybody on this feed. Share this out, right? Share it out. Tariq was disrespecting the elderly woman. That's what he does, because he know he's dealing with a bunch of dumb, ignorant ass Black people. That's what happens. So I hope you share this to him and all his whole squad right now on X. Chop chop. So do you know that? Because somebody said something about Puerto Ricans. Do you know there was a Puerto Rican queen, a Moorish Puerto Rican queen? It's a whole history behind this. So we do have a connection to Puerto Rico. So they're more closer to African. So what did Black people invent? You do music, right, Ty?
Yeah, I'm a jazz drummer.
That's hip hop.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I mean, that's why, and this is my point. You know what I mean? And it's like, and I've been playing drums since I was 10, and now I'm 110.
So this is the weird part, right? So come on, bring your scholars. Let's go. This is what they hide from you. I did a video early today breaking down everything that was Arabic. Go watch my video before this. Trust me, you can't rebut anything I'm saying, because everything I'm doing, I'm nailing that motherfucker shut, so you can't touch it. Like MC Hammer can't touch this.
Mm-hmm.
So where does music come from? Somebody talk to me for a minute. They want to talk about hip hop, right? Where does music come from?
Us?
No. Just think 1 second. Music. They say foundational Black Americans, right? They said hip hop, right? So let me explain to you new people that don't understand what hip hop truly is. Hip hop is everything that you do. Hip hop. If you looking at this video, this is hip hop. Dressing is hip hop. Speaking is hip hop. All of it's hip hop. So when you hip, you hop. I don't want you to know. It is very simple. When you hip, you hop.
And to me, jazz is just a musical side of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have singers and stuff like that too, but I mean, it came out of the same concept. I mean, this is something that we developed as a people. I mean, jazz is us. We are jazz. We are hip hop.
We are hip hop, right? So when people try to come, I wish any of these foundational dead Americans try me. Oh my God. I call KRS One. KRS One didn't know what the hell was going on. Yesterday, he was confused. He was like, I don't even know what the hell's going on. So I dare any of them foundational Black Americans. I don't care about any video that you make about Sabir Bey. Tell them to be a man or be a woman, because I ain't never got to worry about a nigga running up on me. Believe me, that's just a fact. But how many of y'all ever heard of this guy right here? Should I put it in the comment? Should I put it in the box? Can y'all see his name? Give me 1 second. Let me move this out the way. Can y'all look him up? But you wouldn't want to talk to me. Let's put it in the chat box for a second. How many of y'all heard of him? And it was hot that day, brother. I'm gonna be real. It was hot as hell that day. It was like $110 out there, I think it was. How long you been on? I just got on, I don't know, about 10 or 15 minutes, but come to YouTube. So how many of y'all ever heard of this guy right here? Raise your hand. Let me move this out the way. You got him? I want y'all to look up Zadia. And I got a documentary I'm doing on this too, B. Y'all have no freaking idea. You think you heard somebody speak of this. So let me explain this to y'all, okay? But do you see the guitar up there? It was called Blackbird. It made me think about Nina. Was it Nina Simone? She had a song called Blackbird.
Yeah.
Right, Blackbird, right? So you see what he's holding right there? So let me show you how all this still comes from Islam. So our foundational Black Americans are Prince. Is Prince co-opting Arabic or Islam? Is he? I'll wait. Let me help you out. This is what you see up there. It's called a lute, which is an oud guitar. This is an oud. It only called oud because oud means wood. Oud means wood. So if you're playing this, where does it come from? Oh, Muslims, Moors, oud.
Right.
On a lute. This is a lute. Also, this is just a smaller lute. When you study Zadia, I told you I better get with the lessons. If I'm wrong, come on. I want to know. Foundational Black Americans don't show you this, but they say, well, they're stealing our culture. What is the culture of Black people? So this is called an oud or a lute. Okay. So did Prince steal that? Did Prince steal that from? I mean, I'm asking. Did he steal that? Let me show you what this is. So bear with me. Did he steal that? Hold up.
I don't think he stole it. It's just
I'm saying foundational Black Americans. I'm talking to them.
Oh,
but they would claim Prince as foundational Black American. That goes for any foundational Black Americans, right?
I see.
So this is called a lute or oud. Oud only means wood. Every guitar from country music on down, baby. Okay, so when you see stuff like this, which I don't go on internet, right? That's me sitting in the hot sun. That's me. So you don't want somebody that can show you what they're doing. That's Zadia. Oh, let me help y'all out. Y'all ready? Is everybody all right? So let's go. I'm bringing in music people up today. Okay, music people. So Medib, I hope I ain't too rough. So I'm still waiting for a foundational Black American to come on here and tell me, because you keep talking about hip hop. Nobody owns necessarily hip hop, but if you want to talk about hip hop do come from Africa. It means hippie means to open one's eye. Hip means to open one's eye. That's what hip means. Okay, so let's move forward. Because I'm going to go back before 1970s. Okay, let's go to. Give me 1 second. If y'all just joining me, please share this to the foundational Black Americans. I need to know where they get their information from. Come with their proof. And again, this social media thing is crazy. Everybody want to be a famous sensation in following people.
Well, see, and that's my next point. She also told me that she's, I mean, she's really a great drummer, and it's like everyone knows that and everything. And she's saying that the people she run with, they call themselves Black, and it's like they like feel like they starting something new, and it's like I don't know. It's I mean, I can't really explain it. It's just so far out, in my mind. Because I was telling her that she needs to stop calling herself Black. I said, because at some point you would be surprised. You may even grow
healthier
bigger
and more moisturized.
If you wasn't calling yourself Black. I said, you calling yourself Black and telling people you're Black, it's almost like you're keeping yourself in like in a cage on a level, you know.
And you say she's a drummer?
Yeah, good
Really?
drummer. Mm-hmm.
So let's do this. Since I told you I'm versatile, right? I'm so good at what I do, man. Let me show you how. I got something for you, brother. Let's go. I told you this is pure edutainment off the top of my locks. Off the top of my locks. Oh man, this is a party over here with Severe Bay, baby. Let's go. Party, baby. Say she's a good drummer. You gotta go hip hop. Oh. What's up, Marcus? Come on, y'all. Let's go. Send us to the FBA. FBA people. Come on. This is what you call true school. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance. Let's dance cause it sounds so sweet. Where y'all think this is coming from? Caribbean? Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance.
Hit back in the day.
Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. I love it. Let's dance to the drummer's beat. Let's dance. Let's dance to rock the song. Here go the part right here. This is hip hop right here, baby.
That's
1978. That's hip hop, bro. And this is the crazy part about it. All the music still come from us. So this is actually right here in Cordoba. Do you know anything about this right here? So this is not Sabir Bey doing Photoshops, B. When you go to these places and you see the musical hall of Zaria, the more that actually bought music. So let me go a little further for y'all. This is Juneteenth. Y'all think I don't be know? My daughter was so funny. My daughter was sitting here playing the oud, right? As I'm sitting here, she heard this right here. So let's go to Stevie Wonder real fast. Let's go to Stevie for a minute. So this Stevie Wonder, would they consider, no, he talked about Stevie Wonder. Would he consider Stevie Wonder foundational Black American? Did Stevie Wonder take that music too? Can we go? Now, I did the guitar, right? First of all, I did the guitar, right? The oud guitar. But let me show you how crazy this is, fam. Bear with me. What's up, Sway? Let me show you something about what an oud guitar looks like and the price on an oud guitar. I could get some more when I go back to Morocco. But bear with me 1 second. Oh, I know. I told you I got some stuff that will hurt your whole career. 1 second. Let's pull this up. Y'all got to go watch the videos, B. I can't make it no plainer. Malcolm said make it plain, but I can't make it no plainer than this. Sway, what up, bruh? Happy Juneteenth. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I done took y'all all the way through universities, and I'm still waiting for a foundational Black American to come on my feed and tell me where. Give me 1 second. This is that's what the guitars cost. What you see me with, so can I possibly, if I was really, really broke, I can actually sell my guitar for like $380, $500. I really could sell it for that. And guess who would pay for it? A person that knows mother freaking music. Do y'all get it? That's an oud guitar. You should look it up. That's the prices right there, right? That's a oud or a lute. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. So don't ever keep thinking that these people are stealing something when Black people are culture vultures. Oh, believe me, they're culture vultures, people. So if Black people invented something, please let me know, because this comes out of Islam, Arabic. Can I give you something else? You want to see what else is crazy? So instead of beating people up, you educate people. I'm still waiting for a foundational dead American to come on my feed. I know they watching. So let's get these likes and hearts up. So I was playing something just now, right? And my daughter was listening to this. Do you know this is Arabic too? You ready? Watch this. This is the keyboard. Piano. This is Arabic. Did you know that?
Today, we will learn musical scales. Okay, everybody,
This is Arabic.
listen and repeat. Do, re, mi, fa,
Good job.
sol, la, ti, si, do, re, mi,
Arabic. All Arabic.
fa, sol, la, ti, si, do. Wonderful. It's not difficult. It's really easy and fun.
My daughter was
Okay, everybody, one more time. Do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la,
some of these grown black
ti,
people.
do, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Oh, I think some of these grown people need to sit there and listen to that. Hold up. What do you mean, Sabir? What you great say, sis? Who was great say something? Oh, Sway. What's up, Sway?
Arabic, right?
Yes, it's Arabic. Oh, brother, they don't even understand what I'm great tell them. But they said foundational Black Americans. I'm still waiting.
At your point, it's Arabic.
But, yes, it's Arabic. I can't hear you. You're going in and out, so I know you're chilling, but
What does it mean? What does that mean when it say sofa, live sofa, whatever?
don't even ask me, brother. I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, you tell me, but I can tell you it's Arabic. Okay, but
because if you break down them words in the dictionary, those got meanings of English dictionary.
the first you say it again. Sway, you just went away. I don't know what just happened to him. Where he at? So this is when you research it, right? Do, re, mi, fa, sol. The sound of music refers to the second solfege. I'm not, dude. Tariq, you may know this, brother, but it's Arabic, right? It all comes from Arabic. If you really
that's what it originated, sure.
Right? So when we're talking about hip hop, right? If we're talking about hip hop, first of all, we got to go back to the origins of it, right? So I just showed you. There it is right there. So when you go back and you do the research, you'll understand it's still coming from Islam.
Right.
It still come from Islam.
It's just progressing, it's getting better.
And that's all it is that people add on to what is happening.
But this is what I told my friend too, because she was saying how like she's heard, and there's a like a few other like musicians that are females that are really good out there too. And it's like they just feel like they so phenomenal, like they and I said, yeah, because y'all Moors. And I said, and this is how we thought and think. You know what I mean?
It's in your DNA. It's in our DNA, brother. And this is
exactly. And I was trying to tell her that, but she think it's all it's her own power, like
no, brother, it's in
herself
your DNA.
Into this.
That's what this is.
I said, our people been inventing and doing stuff first all the time. So you're not special. I mean, you're special, but you're not special. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And this is what people don't understand. So you have people, it's called agents of confusion. Whatever they would call it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you something else. They here to confuse people. So bear with me. There's another one too. I'm just going to walk you through this to show you how crazy this is, right? How what we do is that we're doing it to ourselves. Nobody's doing this. I can't even write music. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not. Now, if I sat there long enough, I probably could, but no. You know how they say people can't read? How many people on this feed can read music? Come on, y'all. Let's be real. How many people can read music? I can't.
I can.
Yeah, I know you can. But see, this is the thing about we all being taught by the same European. But if you look it up, do, re, mi, fa, sol, you're going to see Arabic in there. It's still going right back to Arabic once again. all of this stuff. So I'm waiting for a foundational Black American to cite their sources on where they get the information from. So for you to attack these people or attack KRS-One or say Puerto Ricans are not us, you should really study Puerto Rican history, because Puerto Rico, actually the word Puerto Rico is where the RICO law comes from. The RICO law comes from that. That's where it comes from. So they're not necessarily Puerto Ricans. And nobody really wants to have this type of conversation, but we love the sensationalism of it. So when you look up do, re, mi, fa, sol, you're going to see Arabic, period. Okay? So instead of us making these crazy behind videos, we should really do some research on it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, derived from Arabic. Let's go down a little further. You don't want that one? You can go down to this one too. Didn't Prince have a song called Musicology?
Yep.
You think Prince didn't know this? You really think Prince didn't understand this, dude? He's a Gemini like me, B. Shit. Exactly. We Geminis, brother, born on the same day. You think he didn't understand this? And this is the weird part. I remember Eddie talking about Prince one time. Eddie Griffin said Prince and Michael Jackson used to have stacks of books, B. This is why they have to go after brothers who have minds. Money don't make you, B. Money don't make you. It's free national standards and principles that make a man. So when they would tell me that Mike had mother freaking books. Mike had books, right? To cross-reference everything. So when Prince did that musicology, and when Prince did that, what he did, this is the weird part about our people, that they don't understand what Prince was doing. Prince left. They own Prince. They own that word black. It's copywritten. They own black people. You, I don't give a damn if you paid. Let me make this clear. I didn't pay to correct my name. Not at all. I didn't. But y'all can get with me. I could do a class on that again to show y'all how I did it. So Prince, they own Prince. How could you own a person's name? Just think about this for 1 second. And what that does is trigger somebody to make them dig deeper and then go into law. So how could they own Prince, a name that his mother gave him? Just think about this for 1 second. Do you own your children's name? My son and my daughter, that's their names. You know what my children are put down as when they were born? Their race is Asiatic, people, for the record. My children are put down on their birth records in the hospitals, Asiatic. Their nationality, they're Moors. So let me explain this to y'all, because we don't understand contracts. So they took Prince name. They took his name and said, you no longer can have Prince. We own that mother freaking, because you know why? You went into a contract. So what did Prince do? Prince just turned the name into a symbol and put slave on his face.
Yep.
That's what foundational Black Americans should do right now. All of you running around talking about foundational Black American, I don't care. Come on the feed. I don't need you to call it, do no sidebars. You might as well put slave on your mother freaking face, because number one, you don't know anything about contracts. You don't have critical thinking, nor do you have common sense. Because if you had common sense, you would know that nigga is Latin, Negro is Spanish, Black is English. Bam, 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 bam. Let's repeat that one more time. Nigger is Latin, Black is English, Negro is Spanish. Negro se bato, referring to an inanimate object. That's what Black is. So you can take and self-identify any way you want. In their eyes, you are a slave still to this day. Period.
Point.
Period. I don't care how much money you have. You are a slave. Okay? So we Blacks in different languages. Yes, you are still a nigga. So the first before English, right? First before English was called Negro. Before Negro was nigger. Y'all don't get it yet? Oh, but before all that, they were Moors. Then you was put down as nigger, Negro, then Black. It's the same thing.
And all them things we came up through when I was young. And back then you called somebody nigga, they was ready to fight. But then it got to a point where that's how they would greet each other. What's up, my nigga?
They don't realize I've been to these places. My brother Percy, he can get on here and tell y'all what they called him in Spain. They called him a Negro. Yeah. But they also know about the Moors. But if you know the history of the Moors, if you truly overstood the history of the Moors, not this stuff in the Moorish Science Temple, B. No. Why do you think I bought this when I was over in Morocco? This was in 1877, the country of the Moors. But you would think that black folks want to have this conversation. No, y'all want somebody telling you we foundational black Americans. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for a foundational black American to come on my feet and tell me
foundation how they built on. I mean that
exactly
right.
What foundation? What is their food? What is foundational Americans' food? Let me walk through this history one more time for y'all latecomers. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button, and please share this out to the foundational black Americans, because everything that you're doing is basically Moorish. This is paella. Okay, the Moors have today. So all of this is Moorish, people. Oh, this is all yours. This is the culture. This is the culture right here. Paella means leftovers.
For black people, it's cornbread, hog mugs, and chitlins.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay, there it is. So even down to now, I want somebody to pull up some foundational black American food, because you want to talk about seasoning. Come on. Come on. Keep trying to tell you. Y'all don't understand. I can go deeper into this. So this stuff right here, once again, saffron, which actually makes the paella. This an ounce of this is $300. This is a spice that the Moors brought in. Saffron. Pomegranate. If you eat pomegranate, peaches, all of those things, oh, it's all Moorish, baby. It's all Arabic. It's all Arabic. Oh, where's my saffron pills at? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. So they have to keep this away from so-called black people, right? That's why we have the highest rate of blood pressure, diabetes, and all that. So if you look up saffron, please look it up. Somebody do me a favor and look it up. I'm still waiting for the foundational black Americans. Oh, I ain't gonna let up yet. Oh, not yet. So the Moors brought that in. But if you don't know your history, you would think it's Spanish. So paella is Moorish. Let's move forward. Let's give you another one that y'all don't know that is actually from the Moors also. I saw this in the market the other day. I was like, wow, that's Moorish too, the history. Horchata. Let's go find out who brought this in too. Oh, let's go. Because even the word sorbet is actually Arabic too, or sherbet. Sherbet is. But let's go here for a second. The Moors brought horchata in from West Africa in Spain. Oh, really? I didn't know that. You lying, Sabir. Really? Oh, the Moors was in West Africa too. And then what? Spain to Mexico. Really? So when these cats talk, they never show you nothing that they're talking about. So what is the culture of black people? So all the stuff that you think or believe that is actually Spanish is really yours. Hold up. Am I clear, people? I mean, I'm not over nobody's head, am I? This is Juneteenth. So that's number 2. Even down to the windmill. I did this early today. I'm going to show y'all again. Even to the windmill come from Islam. Okay? Bear with me. All right? Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. That's a windmill behind me right there. This is in Cordoba, Spain right there. That's in Cordoba. So even the windmill come from Islam. This is in Cordoba, you got to mute your mic, fam, for 1 second. I hear feedback. So this is a windmill in Cordoba, Spain. But if you did your research on it, right, you would understand that comes from Islam too. So who is really the culture vultures? I'm still waiting for black people's culture, right? Give me 1 second. Let's close this out. I did a whole video on this for like 2 hours earlier today, but I guess I got to go over it because some of y'all was probably out eating barbecue and drinking and the white man's alcohol and liquor too. So anyway, But anywho, I know y'all don't want this because you go run to TikTok and you find something on TikTok to gossip about. But let's go find the windmill. Let's show you something. Y'all got to know history, baby. Hold up. Let's see if we can find this. The windmill. So the windmill was invented by Muslims. So everything that you're taking today for granted come from Muslims. All of it's coming from Muslims. So when you do this work, you got to be on the ground. This is not internet research what I'm doing, people. I have much more than this. Much more than this to show you, to shut all of it down. Black man culture is Gucci and lobsters. You stupid. Y'all need to send this to the Foundational Black Americans before we get off of here, yo. Seriously. So I'm going to go a little further. Okay? I'm going to give you a little bit more. So we talk about Maybachs flying, getting on planes, and don't even understand who that man is right there. This is in Cordoba, Spain. When you get on a plane, you should always remember this name, Abbas ibn Firnas. You see that name back there in the brown? That's Malacca in Seville, Madrid. That's Abbas ibn Firnas, the first Moor to fly. So if you went there, you probably wouldn't even find that. You wouldn't even know where that plaque is at. Most of us don't even know who Abbas ibn Firnas is. Trust me, I guarantee you 99%, unless you from overseas, you know exactly who Abbas is. Well, what it got to do with us? Here they go. Well, what that got to do with us? We Foundational Black Americans. So let me help y'all out for 1 second, okay? What that got to do with us? But you driving a white man's car. I mean, this is the plaque. That's my shot right there. That's me when I was at it. This is his statue right there. So let me give y'all a breakdown of this brother once again. There's a crater in space named after him too. I'm gonna give you the name and y'all can go Google it online, but please don't try to copy because it's gonna be complicated to try to repeat what I say. Okay? I'm talking to these cats that be sitting in the background. You should holler at your boy. So in space, they have a crater named after. Why would they name a crater after a Arab? Why would they even name a car Abbas ibn Firnas? Why would they even name a car after him? What do you mean, Sabir? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to give y'all the history. When you want to doodle on Islam, okay? Give me 1 second. I don't think I took it down. I showed it earlier, but let me just see if I got it up here again. Actually, I can Google it to tell you the truth if I didn't. Give me 1 second. And I know it. What that got to do with the price of tea in China, brother? There it is. So, this is a Maybach. The Maybach is named after Abbas ibn Firnas, a Muslim. Where you see me standing at is with the bridge that he jumped off of, not that necessarily bridge because they redid that bridge over. That bridge that you saw me standing at is a new bridge, right? New. So this is the Maybach named after him. So what I'm saying to people, take it back through your knowledge. That's the Maybach. Why would they name that after an Arab? So here it is. So let me take you back to me once again. Let's go back to me standing there. And I did a recording when I was down there a couple of times. So when you see me standing there, right? Give me 1 second. I did a lot of recording, but I just ain't got the finances to put it together yet. But it's going to happen. You know, when you don't rob somebody or fleece somebody or scam somebody, it takes a little longer, people. It takes a little longer. So let me show you. Let's go back to the bridge one more time. Right there. That's where you see me standing. I was right there. That's it. So that's not necessarily the bridge, but it was different. So I'm going to give you a little history lesson. So every time you get on a plane Remember Abbas ibn Firnas. You take your flying for granted. Even robotics, hydraulics come from Muslims. Hydraulics come from Muslims. This is culture, people. That's what you call culture. So let me give you Abbas ibn Firnas when you had somebody that was there firsthand. One second. Let's see. I'll do this one right here. One second. This is why Europeans are always a step ahead, bro, because they study everything about us and keep selling you slave narratives. You was a slave, brother.
Facts.
Did you know?
Let's go. Chop, chop. Let's go.
Did you know? The ancient Greek story of Icarus shows us that for thousands of years, human beings dreamed of flying. The 9th century polymath Abbas bin Firnas had such a dream. He lived and worked in the south of Spain, and in AD 875, aged 65, he made for himself a set of wings and took flight. For centuries, people had been making flying machines. In the 4th century BC, Greek philosopher Archytas made a steam-powered pigeon, but this was possibly the first time a person had actually flown.
Woo!
This momentous event is commemorated here by a statue in Baghdad. And earlier this year, Rolls-Royce announced a special edition of their Ghost. The Firnas Motif Edition celebrates this pioneer of flight. However, despite the accolades, this wasn't a perfect beginning to flight. The problem can be summed up by Indiana Jones.
I didn't know you could fly a plane. Why, yes. Land? No.
You see, how far he flew isn't clear, but as with so many early flight attempts, he didn't exactly land, rather he crashed. One historian put it like this: in alighting again on the place whence he had started, his back was very much hurt. For not knowing that birds, when they alight, come down upon their tails, he forgot to provide himself with one. So, while dangerous, and to some possibly even a myth, the flight of Abbas bin Firnas is testament to our shared desire to seek out new horizons.
So this is what everybody's keep asking about the thing. I am doing shorts. Don't worry about it, people. I'm going to be doing shorts too. Believe me, a lot of them. It's just that the timing, like in between dealing with my daughter right now, I am chopping things up. So don't worry about it. It's okay. But this is the Juneteenth edition. So I want y'all to share this out to the foundational Black Americans. So every time you get on that plane, remember Abbas ibn Firnas. Remember that. What is the name of the video? Just punch in Abbas ibn Firnas. So I could do a lecture on this too. So again, I have videos that Percy and I, we're going to sit down and do something. My brother Percy and I, when we get the time, I think it's going to be in a couple of weeks. We're going to put something together. So this is the bridge in Cordoba. So bear with me. And I want you, again, I'm open for these lectures. Please, people, don't try to steal and say, oh, I'm going to address this issue. No, tell them to holler at your boy. That's me where the bridge is at. That's Ibn Firnas. They made the plaque right here on the bridge. And that's me in Cordoba to talk about it. So I don't just, get on fees and just tell y'all stuff. I'm going to walk you through the history. But because my brother was saying I should charge people to do a Zoom class on it, which I am going to do a Zoom. But I said, no, it's Juneteenth. So I'm going to give this to y'all for free. All I ask y'all to do is pitch in. Y'all can donate something, $50, $100, whatever. It helps. Cash App works. So y'all spend that much on a lecture or the food that you bought from Target or Walmart. So you can do it that way. Okay. So let's go a little further. with Abbas ibn Fanas. So I'm going all the way back to show you how crazy this truly is with our people. But you say, well, brother, they are culture vultures. I believe black people are culture vultures, B. So let's show you something else. Give me 1 second. And I'm trying to get y'all to buy the books for yourselves, but it's up to y'all. So let's go into the book when I was in Barnes and Nobles. Give me 1 second. In Barnes and Nobles, this is the book on aviation. But in this book, I was trying to get the book at the time. I think it was $60-something for that book. $60-something for that book. It ain't free, black people or Moors. So inside this book, if you know what you're looking for, I seen this when I was overseas and then I came back. I said, damn, I could do a lecture just on this book alone. But watch this. Remember, I told you, you got to go into the books to find out, because their YouTubes they would say Muslims, but they would never say more. Now watch what it said inside the book. I was taking pictures the whole time I was in there. Bam. Let's open this up. Recorded attempt by the Learn More Abbas ibn Fanas. Lord, these Europeans, boy, you got to give these Europeans credit, bruh. They can't tell you none of this. But they're going to always tell you about the European version of this. Never, ever tell these black people who they truly are. Again, this is culture. 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 I'm still waiting for black people to give me their culture. Because all of the stuff that you're doing comes out of Islam. Yeah. Even down to the oldest universities in the world. The oldest university is by a woman named Fatima. It's a woman. I was there also. But I know some of y'all probably get mad at me, but let's just show this for a second. This is my second time here, right? This is the oldest university in the world. It's called the University of El Qarawin. Her name is Fatima Farah. This university is still functioning to this day. It's in a mosque. This is the oldest university in the world. So, for them to take you away from Islam, away from real history, they have to bastardize, criminalize Islam. They have to bastardize and criminalize. Oh, they terrorists. Oh, they terrorists. Oh, I don't want nothing to do with that. They're terrorists. The Muslims are terrorists. No, most of these people don't even know why they're Christians today. You was a Christian under the sword. And I got a video I'm going to be doing to explain all of this. If anybody's confused, people, please jump on the feed. Even if you're on this feed, you're confused about something, let me know. So let me show you another version of this. This is in Morocco, in Fez. This is the oldest university in the world. Fatima Farah. Look it up. But you telling me about all these great colleges and universities right now? No, they would never tell you about this one. The oldest university in the world, because the Moors taught everybody. We was teaching everyone. Europeans came to sit at the feet of your ancestors. And now you dissing your ancestors. I'm a foundational Black American. I just make my own identity up, brother. I just gave you the food. I told you about hydraulics, robotics, the whole 9 yards. It still come out of Islam. Now you got time to rebut what I'm saying. You can share this to your scholars at this particular moment. But I was on the ground. Okay? There it is again. This is in Morocco. All of this is you. All of it's you. All of this. But what people do is try to play with AI. AI is not a good thing to try to get any information. They're only going to give you what is already in the system. Basically, like most of your teachers. It's already in the system and they're going to repeat it. So you have to go get on the ground, talk to the people, mingle with the people, figure it out, take books with you when you travel. Take the books and sit with people like this that looks like you. This is in Morocco. When I left the El Kadawin. And you see the books that I'm holding, Tangiers, the Moors of Tangiers, and the Unknown Arabs. So when I'm in these places, I'm not there for vacation. Every day we were moving. Every day. Trying to gather. So imagine how many documents I got or video footage that I have taken since I've been there over the past 9 years. I just need somebody to drop me $500,000 or 50 grand or 100 grand. We can make it happen. I could put it together this week. But I understand. So I don't use AI. Shout out to the people who use AI. I don't use AI. I truly don't. So this is where she's from. Fatima was from here. And this is where El Kadawin come from. Karawan. This is in North Africa in Tunis. That'd be Africa too, y'all. Tunisia. So this was me pulling into Kadawin. It's a beautiful place, people. Beautiful place. Tunis is a dope. Listen, I'm going to do a whole video on, I think Percy going to interview me on Carthage. It's going to be crazy as hell. Carthage, where Hannibal was from. And when they was talking about the Berbers, and it's actually called the Amazighs. Amazigh. Hold up. You got another one? So when I say present your facts, that's what I mean. Present your facts. I'm not a dude who uses AI to pull up stuff or go on Google and pull up stuff. But there's a lot of files here, people. A lot of documents. So who is the culture vulture? Black people. Don't get me. I'm not here to knock you, but I want you to understand what is happening and why they putting this information out here to you and to confuse you. I'm just trying to set the record straight. That's all I'm doing. So this is her books. I'm going to show this again. When I was in the University of Barcelona, that's Fatima's books. I had to leave my passport at the front desk in order to get these books. Literally, I had to leave my passport there because they would not let you take the books out or not even sit in there. So I had to do a lot of taking pictures of all of this. So y'all think this is free? This ain't free to do this. You had to do it's a lot of work jumping from one spot to, and this is not all at the same time. So every time I go back, I find more and more stuff and how to put this together to make it make sense. When I see people saying, well, brother, Puerto Ricans are not us. Well, no, brother, we foundational Black America. We can self-identify all we want. You can. Not a problem. So don't get mad at somebody that wants to be a girl or guy. And this is in Al Kadawin. This is in Karawan too. This is the oldest mosque in North Africa. North Africa. And I'm going to tell you something. If you never went to Tunis, I know there's some of y'all don't want to go, but if you want to go with me, let me know. But to go to these places and to experience these things yourself is freaking amazing. It's amazing. Even going to Turkey, when I was in Turkey, by myself in Turkey, to find out. I even was down there. But there's a restaurant, bro, Tariq, in Turkey. It's called Medusa. I'm inside the restaurant in Turkey, right? And Medusa's symbol is outside, right? So I go in the restaurant. I only went in there because Medusa was out there. That's the only reason. It's an Italian restaurant, right? So the only reason why I went into the restaurant is because Medusa. This is Medusa right here. The Medusa was not snakes, people. That's what they told you. Medusa was locks. This is what it was. So it's not called dreadlocks. They're called locks, right? So what happened when they saw it, they stopped. Oh, what the motherfucker, they rebel, nigga. So Medusa's lock, it was locks, not snakes. So I'm sitting inside the restaurant in Turkey. I'm in Istanbul, Turkey. And I'm telling the dude about Medusa. He started laughing, Italian dude. And he said, I know. He fed me the whole time I ain't had to pay for no spaghetti, nigga. No spaghetti. None. I'm sitting there. And he just constantly feeding me and kept giving me tea, asking me where was I from. He said, where you from? You don't sound like you from the States. Every time I was traveling, they kept saying, you don't sound like you from America. They kept saying America. I said, no, you mean United States. I had to correct them. But they said, you don't sound like a person from America. Like, how did you know this information? because everything that we're doing, people, is in our DNA. Right? It's in our DNA. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta text something.
Sabir, not to cut you off from that section, but you know, I was thinking about back in like 2016 to 2018, most of the celebrity and rappers were pushing that Black narrative so much in politics. I remember when BET did like an open forum with Candace Owens, and they had like T.I. and I can't think of the other guy, Mike. What's the other people? It was a couple of other rap artists on there. But my point was they were pushing a narrative where Candace Owens was like, that can't really work when it comes on a national level. You're more than that.
We more than that. And this is the thing about,
and they couldn't understand it. Like they kept trying to dog her, and
that's ignorance. And it's ignorance. It's just the way people was trained. We are trained in their school system. Education means to draw out. And a lot of y'all are guilty to this. A lot of y'all are guilty. And even though I can give this to you, still, when I get off here, you can go right back to sleep. No, brother, but you know, I got to make that bread. I got to chase that bag. So the reality is that I understand what Candace Owens is going through, right? But let me just share this with you. That's Turkey right there for y'all that don't think I was in Turkey. But let me show you something. This place is so clean that you can eat off the ground. That's me outside the mosque. I believe this is the blue mosque right there. No, that's Suleiman's mosque. I can eat off the ground out there. That's how crazy. I slipped and almost bust my behind because it was raining out there that day. That was the brother before we went in calling the Adhan to prayer. This is what a brother looks like in Turkey with locks in his hair. This is a brother look like Will Smith's son. Oh, they all there, B. What you thought they looked like? This is another brother. That's outside the blue mosque now. So when I'm showing you this, I'm showing you history, not what someone told me, because there is a total difference between a belief system and knowing something. A belief is that someone told you, like the foundational Black Americans. That's a belief system. And once you research this information, then you can start holding these people accountable. And this is why, sister, I said I don't talk about these things anymore, because I got so much stuff that will blow them out the mother freaking water, straight up, hands down. So the best thing for them to do is ignore Sabir. Oh, I know I'm gonna ignore him. He's ego tripping. No, it's no ego tripping. Allah be my witness. It has nothing to do with ego. Allah strike me down right now about it if it's about ego tripping. It's not about that. It's just that I've been quiet for a long time, and I just sat back, and people kept sending me videos and say, well, Sabir, what do you think about this? And what's about? I don't think about it. I'm fine. I'm cool. But we got to set the record straight some way, somehow. Somebody got to do it. I know y'all scared because they're going to call you a tether, a coon, or whatever. If you want to call me a tether or a coon, call me to my face and tell me what a tether is, because this brother right here is not tied down to nobody. I have no skeletons in my closet that you can get out and say that I did, nigga. Nothing. Because if I whatever you say that I am, I will proudly. It's Pride Month, right? So we are in Pride Month, right? So I will be pridefully saying it and then sue your ass if you hate on me. They got hate bills for you now. So whatever I want to be in this day and time, I would be. So I ain't got nothing to hide. So you can make all the videos you want. Come to the cipher and expose Sabir.
But I was saying that's what really gave that put the battery in the backs of a lot of people to really promote. And now it's transitioned to foundational Black. Because I remember all of those conversations. Buy Black, back Black business.
Buy Black. What the hell is Buy Black?
What was it? Not the vote or die, but they had something close to like vote or die back in that era.
I know ride or die.
Right. So now you have it transform into foundational Black. It's like, what's the next level after that? Like he said, they must be trying to create a whole new race, bloodline of people.
Can't even do that. They would not even. They will wipe them out in a heartbeat, straight up. They will wipe these dudes out These Negroes ain't no threat to these people, bro. They not. Let me tell you something. And a foundational Black American go to war with nobody. It's not a foundational Black American. That's all they're gonna do is say we're gonna cut your YouTube off or your Facebook, or we're gonna cut your credit card. Or matter of fact, we're gonna cut your passport off, nigga. Shut up. Now what you gonna do? Complain? I'm just keeping it real with y'all, because that's what they would do. Because they're not gonna fight, and then they would tell on everybody. They're gonna tell on everybody. What do you want to know about Sabir Bay? No, you ain't got to do all that. That's all you gotta do is come on the feed and ask me, and I'll tell you. But let's go a little further. I'm almost finished.
Most influential curators.
Let's go.
Did you know one of the most influential curators of Black history was Puerto Rican? His name is Arturo Schomburg, and his work helped create the blueprint of modern Black studies. Arturo Alfonso Schomburg was born on January 24th, 1874 in San Juan, Puerto Rico. He moved to New York City at 17 and shortly after became a Freemason. During his first few years in the city, Schomburg worked closely with revolutionary Cuban and Puerto Rican independence groups. He surrounded himself with Afro-Boricuas and Afro-Cubans, and also became invested in Black American culture. Schomburg's life became about rewriting the history of Afro-descendants. He wrote about the experiences of Black folks at home and abroad, and dedicated himself to collecting, documenting, and archiving books, art, and other published work across the diaspora. In 1911, he co-founded the Negro Society for Historical Research and eventually served as the president of the American Negro Academy. Schomburg became one of the most prominent figures of the Harlem Renaissance, working with people like W.E.B. Du Bois, Zora Neale Hurston, and Langston Hughes. By 1926, Schomburg had collected thousands of books, documents, and manuscripts important to Black history, and sold his collection to the New York Public Library. He went on to curate the groundbreaking Negro collection at Tennessee's Fisk University and curated NYPL's Schomburg collection of Negro literature and art in Harlem until he died in 1938. This collection later became Harlem's Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture. While he may not be written about in all of our history books, Arturo Schomburg is one of the fathers of Black history, and he was Afro-Latino.
Damn, boy.
Hi, I'm Janelle Martinez. I'm an entrepreneur and multimedia journalist. I am the creator of Ain't I Latina, a website that highlights and celebrates Afro-Latinas.
Let's see if we can find
Did you know diasporically that the Sherlock Holmes of Black history and the person who amassed the largest collection of Afro-descendant texts is a Black Puerto Rican? The father of Black history, Arturo Alfonso Schomburg, was a historian, writer, activist, collector, and important figure of the Harlem Renaissance. Born in 1874 in Santurce, Puerto Rico, his mother was Maria Joseph, a freeborn Black midwife from St. Croix, and his father a merchant of German ancestry. Schomburg's dedication was ignited while in grade school when one of his white supremacist teachers claimed that Blacks had no history, heroes, or accomplishments. Inspired to prove his bigoted teacher wrong, Schomburg determined that he would find and document the accomplishments of Africans and Afro-descendants. He was a mentor to Langston Hughes and Claude McKay and collaborated with many African-American leaders such as W.E.B. Du Bois, Charles S. Johnson, and Elaine.
Let me see if I can find this one. This is the one I like. This is his... I'm gonna go back here.
For many people, the Schomburg Center represents the heartbeat of Black history and culture in New York City. Arturo Schomburg helped to preserve artifacts that would have been lost to generations.
His grandson sat down with CBS 2's Jessica Moore to show us a side of the legendary collector that many have never seen.
Old film shows Arturo Schomburg inside his namesake center at the New York Public Library, surrounded by the stacks of books and relics he amassed over the course of his lifetime. He was the resident expert and curator of his life's work, made available to the public in 1925.
How significant do you think Arturo's contributions were to the archives of Black history as a whole?
They're kind of aren't any words to really express how significant his contributions were, because he's doing this at a time at the turn of the 20th century into the early part of the 20th century when Black people's humanity is still being questioned. And he did it, you know, not part of a university, not because someone asked him to. He did it because he really had fervor and passion.
Schomburg grew up in Puerto Rico and moved to the U.S. at 17, always on the hunt for African-American artifacts. He compiled a personal collection of 10,000 items related to Black history and the African diaspora, and became the unofficial librarian for the Harlem Renaissance.
If a friend of his was doing work in DC, he would say, you need to go to this bookstore and look on this shelf because there are these great things there. Can you secure that for me? He's really a
Stop. Now I want y'all to understand this. I did this earlier, sister. So for the people that never saw this, I'm going to show y'all the book right there, right? This is called The Negro in Our History by Carter G. Woodson. 900 and something pages inside here, right? I think I paid $300 for this book. 300. I was trying to get him to give it to me for cheaper. $300 something for this book, right? It is so much history and is unknown to a lot of so-called Black scholars, but there's the book right there. Why is it that we so smart that we don't know this? Again, somebody's hiding something, and it's not Sabir Bey. Let's go.
Amassing the bedrock of what would become Black studies.
Schomburg died about a decade after the center opened, but his legacy lives on.
I was born January of 1939. Arturo died in June of 1938. So I like to think that he knew I was coming.
Though he never met his grandfather, Dean Schomburg says Arturo's fingerprints are all over his life.
People talk about a role model, although I never knew him, he never taught. He was a role model for me because that's how I fashioned my life.
The younger Schomburg majored in African and African-American studies at Fordham, spent years as a radio news anchor, and contributes to the center, always drawing on lessons from the family patriarch.
Black history has to be taught, and people of color have to be made to be proud of who they are and what they've been through and how they've come through it all. He, by himself, was self-taught and had a kind of religiosity about what he did. So he wasn't lettered, didn't have a degree, and I felt he felt that maybe I am not worthy, but I'm going to keep on keeping on because that's who I am.
Dean Schomburg says his grandfather was committed to his work above everything else, but wasn't selfish with his collection, which filled every corner of his house, even the bathrooms.
People would come to the house, and there would, even if they have to go use the restroom for a minute, there were books all over the place. You'd have to step over books to go take a pee, you know. And so she would say, people would come and borrow your books and never return them.
Listen to this.
Why do you let that happen? And he says, listen, they're only stealing knowledge, which is what I want them to have.
What do you think your grandfather would think if he walked in here today?
Well, he would be amazed. He would say, well, I didn't think that you guys were going to be able to do all this, you know. But like I said before, he would say that, the work is not finished.
Do you think your grandfather would be proud of you and everything you've done to contribute?
Oh, I think so. I hope so. That's what I'm living for.
A commitment to carry on his family legacy so that everyone knows Black history is American history. Jessica Moore, CBS 2 News.
This is the crazy part. This is why, honestly, y'all, I want people to stop with this separation and stop letting this dude and these people from the foundational Black Americans separate our people. Culturally, we're different. Culturally. But if you want to base it around skin color, we all have different skin color. You take a coat and you cultivate the coat and it becomes a culture. Blacks don't have no culture. If you're going to have all these things that you keep saying that you have or you want to be, then create something. Because it didn't come from that. All of this stuff come from Arabic. It's Islam. Okay? Your alphabets, your medicine, all of it's Arabic. So anything you want to share, my sister? We got a couple of people in before I get off of this feed. I'll take a couple of your questions before I go, because I do want to go. I don't need it. And everybody can say chop the videos up. That's true. But this is the Juneteenth edition. So hashtag out Juneteenth. Okay. Share this out to the foundational Black Americans. And if they say, I actually put that up there so they can come, email me, set it up, Okay, but I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm not going to get on feeds and be talking over nobody. These are grown people. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing that. That's childish. So, any questions before I get off this feed?
You did more work than the so-called Black community. I didn't see any videos up today. So
I'm supposed to be out with my
interesting.
daughter right now. I mean, I'm going to try to run to the store and go get up, feed her, so I can get back here. This is the weird part. So I said, I got to do this. I got to do this because you and I had this conversation, sis. And I said, I have to do this. Let me play this real quick because I did want to do this too. I don't want to forget this. And if anybody want to reach me, you can definitely reach me at my email. I'm so open. But bear with me 1 second. Everybody can tell me, let's get on code. Get on code for what and for wow and how. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I want to play something for y'all. So give me 1 minute. I cannot leave this out. And if y'all want this video, y'all, I do have DVDs that I did in 2001. This is, I can email this to this called Driving versus Traveler. This is one of my videos I did in 2001. Driving versus Travelers. This will answer all your questions, people. Okay, this is from 2001. It's like 2 hours.
This lesson is on definition
That's
of driving and
throwback,
traveling.
That's a throwback. No
Begin this
YouTube,
lesson with the definition of
no
driving.
Facebooks.
Okay, and I'm coming from the Black's Law Dictionary, 6th edition. Okay, driver's license, the certificate issued by a state or authorized person to operate a motor vehicle, generally a written.
That's actually from 2001. I got another one too. Hold up. These are for sale, people, for the record. All you got to do is email me and I can email them to you. I don't care what planet you on. You can get that one. Let me scroll down here to this other one. I got stuff in the law library too. You can get this one. This is a good one too. Good God Almighty. Look at these videos. These are throwbacks from 2001. The overstanding.
Islam.
Whoa, dude,
Islam, shalom, peace, salam alaikum. All right.
2001.
A statute and ordinance.
No YouTubes, babe.
Hey, see if the brother on the phone want me to repeat anything I just said to him because I don't know.
Damn, these are throwbacks, man. All these y'all can own. Email me, baby. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's close this out. Let's go into the law library. 1 second. And then I want to play this. I want to play this video from the Drink Champs too, sis. This is Jenkins Law Library. This was last year. Jenkins Law Library. I could take y'all there in Philadelphia. Just make it plans, baby. Don't try to copy knowledge verses. That's trademarked. 5/12/2023. All these are available. So 1301. I'm just breathing. I don't want to give y'all too much. I'm just breezing through all the videos. Okay, y'all. So bear with me. Hold up. Got another one. Give me 1 second. Hold up. And one more. It's many more, but I'm just showing y'all different ones. So y'all can purchase them or set up a class with me. And this is talking about eminent domain contracts. This was another one with an elder in Jenkins Law Library in Philadelphia. 5/24/2023. Yeah. We can do a class for every day. This meeting is being recorded. No, you won't find it on YouTube.
Yeah, I just started recording.
You won't find it on YouTube, y'all. It's not on YouTube.
Tell government. Say truth. That's
Okay. So no, you will not find them on YouTube. You have to email me. So let's go to the Drink Champs. Give me 1 second. And I respect this brother on the Drink Champs. I would like to do the Drink Champs. You know, that's funny, but I can't drink, sis. I would never drink.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm about to say all of these little shows, they always want people to be drinking some alcohol. Like,
you know why?
Why can't y'all just do regular journalism, man?
Oh, They want you to drink so you can start spilling gossip. That's why.
Heck yeah, they want you to tell all your business now.
Tell it. Hurry up. Tell it. Go to my website too, y'all. Sabir Bay. This is the website. SabirBay.com. SabirBay.com. So they want you to drink so they can get you to start spilling stuff, right? And start talking. They don't care about what you know, B. They want gossip. And this is what it is with most of these people.
Do.
Yeah, but this is what it is with most of these people. I'm serious. That's how they get so much money. It's
Absolutely. Listen, back in the day, they had 2020 with Barbara Walters. At least they used to have like a little decorum.
Exactly. I forgot about Barbara Walters 2020.
You know, they used to have a little decorum about how they would gossip information. Now they just be like, come on my show, have a couple of beers.
I'm making exposed.
Smoke a cigarette, smoke some weed.
I'm making exposed video. Oh, my daughter must be tripping. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find this video. So they was talking about hip hop and on the Drink Champs, and I'm trying to find that video. But it was talking about the Drink Champs, and give me 1 second. I don't even know where the hell is that. But anyway, they were speaking on the Drink Champ. Here it is. Is this it? I think this is it right here. Right here, this.
Well, I don't know if he said to play hip hop, but
he kind of like he says
that party wasn't necessarily the day which he.
What's up? Hold on 1 second. Hold on, baby. I'm going to close this out, so give me 1 second. All right, let me do this.
Kind of said in the beginning, it wasn't the date that started hip hop necessarily.
Right. And I thought I was going to receive 3,500, 4 million calls. What the?
They should have me on there about hip hop.
And I want to be honest, Charlie Chase. I didn't get not one phone call.
Right.
Not one person.
Charlie Chase. I don't know why this thing keep coming up. Content no longer available. Oh, they saying content. Oh, wow. Look at that. Content no longer available. They be crazy. Oh, they be trying to get rid of this boy. They don't want y'all with this truth. Oh, yo, y'all don't even understand. But listen, I do got to go, y'all. But I got to take care of my daughter and see what she's going to do. But listen, this thing's been real, y'all. Please share it out. I really, truly appreciate everybody. But you can reach out to me. My email is up there. Yes, baby. They vegan? Yes, they vegan. Let me see. You heard my daughter? You heard what she said? Say it again, Auntie. Vegan. See, my daughter. She say? Come here for a minute. What you asked me was these? Vegan. You hear what she said?
Yeah.
So are these vegan? How could a 5-year-old know and grown Negroes don't even know that? Are these vegan? Woo! Our people are crazy. She said, "Are they vegan?" That's from a 5-year-old. You want to ask her color too? She said, "I'm brown." Can all those? No, those videos cannot be found on my website. Some of them are online. Some of them we just recently did because I'm constantly doing videos over and over and over again. But if you want them, you can email me. I give you the price and I can send the file directly to you. Ain't that crazy when your daughter says these vegan? How many of y'all children walk up to y'all and ask y'all, this is vegan? My daughter don't even eat ice cream. No to my son. He eat vegan ice cream. So listen, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much, man. But do me a favor. Take these videos out. I was waiting for the Foundational Black Americans to come on the feed. And shout out to this young brother who did this mural in Philadelphia on me. I appreciate him so much. I wanted to do a lecture here in Philadelphia. He actually got me, sis. I look just like me. But I thank y'all so much. But I got to go. I didn't want to be on here this long, but I appreciate y'all. All right. But keep it moving on. Peace, Todd. Thank you so much for joining me all the way from China, brother. So y'all, please share this out and let them know that I gave all of the Foundational Black Americans the opportunity. And if they say something else on X, I'm going to come right back at you again. But keep it moving. Okay?
Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Every day. Keep moving.
Give the Foundational Black Americans all the opportunities, baby. Go watch the video.
Life is this way. Keep moving on. Keep moving on.
The dead Americans.
Every day when I go to sleep at night, I add up my day, trying to recall the things I've done and debts I have to pay. For there is one thing that I know: what you reap is what you sow. Keep moving on, keep moving on.
I don't care how many videos you make about me. Tell them to come on the feed. Every time you see I'm live, I'm gonna keep coming, but keep it moving.
Life is this way, so keep moving on, keep moving on. Every day, tell my what you do and how you treat your fellow man. If you knew like me, you'd try and live the very best you can. For if you spread good, you'll be able to sleep when the sun goes down. Keep moving on, keep moving on. Feel this way, so keep moving on, keep moving on. Every day.
Legendary. Sam motherfucking Cook. You're doing a lot when I want to get off the feed. You did a whole lot. So you just could have came on the feed. Unless you want to come on, I stay on just a second. Okay. But no, I am Greg Go. But if they did, they would have already came on. But I thank you for sitting here and watching. My email is right there. Okay. All right. Peace, y'all. Have a wonderful evening on purpose. And I hope y'all had a beautiful Juneteenth day.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, Sabir.
Peace. Social media be making people tough.